Welcome to number 37 on the anime list. We are on number 37. 37. We're almost to the very end of the list. Thank fucking God, so I can do the fucking video game list for Pete's sakes. Okay, so we have number 37. Number 37 is Squid Girl. I've already reviewed this anime, so I don't really have to explain it all to you all. I just need to explain why this anime is on the list. I had a hard time putting this past the last anime on the list, which was Recovery of an MMO Junkie. But the main reason why it passed it because Recovery of an MMO Junkie has 11 episodes and this has 24. So it's a lot longer and it's a lot more funnier. It beats My Girlfriend's a Show Bitch because even though the squid puns are like fucking all over the fucking place and it's like fucking ridiculous, I think that because of it, it's not like dirty jokes like My Girlfriend. Because I had a hard time with all three of these animes and the next one on the list. Because even though My Girlfriend's a Showbiz by itself, and this the last anime, Recovery of an MMO Junkie's last anime. This anime, on the other hand, I had a really hard time putting this beat ahead of the next anime. I had good reason why it beats out My Girlfriend's a Show Bitch. Because even though the squid puns are like all over the place and it's consistent and it gets tiresome after a while, the main reason why it does that is that it's unique. I mean, I can watch an anime where there's dirty jokes all over the fucking place. Like High School DxD has fucking dirty jokes all over the place. There's an anime called Punch Out where the guy, if he sees panties, he fucking blows up the fucking earth. I'm like, what the fuck? That makes no fucking sense. They actually made a fucking game of it too, which is fucking ridiculous. Fucking Japanese fucking companies, motherfuckers. But anyway, the only reason why Squid Girl, because it's unique and it's comedy relief. It's also good for kids because there's a lot of squid puns. Now, why does it not beat the next anime on the list? Because the next anime on the list is a lot better to my opinion, even though it's shorter because the next anime on the list has 12 episodes and this has 24. The only reason why it beats out this anime is because of the fact that Squid Girl has the consistency of squid puns. Even though it beats out the last two animes because it's unique, it doesn't make it go up in rankings of the next animes on the list because of the reason that it's puns, squid puns galore, and that's the main reason why it's not higher. And the other reason why I put this at number 37 is because of the fact that Square Girl has the problem of me watching it and then stopping and then rewatching it like a year later. So I had to rewatch the first season again because I haven't watched the second season yet, and I had to watch the first season, and it's just like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? With that being said, though, I like to say that Squid Girl does a better job when it comes to construction wise, when it comes to My Girlfriend's a Showbeds, where it's puns, squid puns is unique, and that's why it beats Showbeds, and it's slightly better than Recovery of an MMO Junkie, just because that the main character is a Squid Girl who she tries to take over the world. But the main character that I like the most is the person who owns the shop because she's a fucking psychopath. You don't want to fuck with her or else she will fucking stab you in the fucking eyes. She has the ability of Higurashi syndrome. Even though it's comic relief, she likes to do it anyway because she's a psychopath. That's why I'm assuming, but she never does anything. Although she does threaten the Squid Girl a bunch of times because she fucks up in the fucking in the fucking shop at the beach. But that's it. It doesn't really matter. She's a nice person in all eyes, but everyone's scared of her, and that's why I think she's a serial killer. We'll get to that when we get to that. But to be frankly honest with you, I had a hard time with the last three animes. I understand why I put My Girlfriend's a Show Bitch at number 39 by itself, and there's a huge gap between that and Recovery of an MMO Junkie. But MMO Junkie, I can make an argument on why it should be at number 37. I can also make an argument for Squid Girl being at number 37. And I think because of the fact that I'm not really I'm very used to having watched video games anime. I decided to put Squid Girl ahead of MMO Recovery of an MMO Junkie because of the fact that it's unique, and I've watched my fair share of video game animes, which we're not done with that genre of anime. Just to let you know, but that's the main reason why Recovery of an MMO Junkie is worse than Squid Girl in the list per se. The main reason why it doesn't beat the next animes on the list is because there's too many fucking squid puns. But it does beat out all the rest of the animes because of its sheer comedy of how every character plays each other. That's where it gets its fine shine. The other reason why it's not higher on the list because I think the season 2 is more like lackluster. I mean, the first season is pretty structured and it's pretty standard. It has this. This anime has the same issue as Squid Girl has the same issue, which if I didn't cover it in my review, it has the same issue as Is This a Zombie? Because Is This a Zombie's first season had great plot summary and that's that, but the second season was lackluster and it felt like it was just every episode was a fucking filler. That's why I thought the second season of Squid Girl is. So that's the main reason why. First season's good. Second season kind of fell off a cliff somewhere, but I still enjoyed it, and it barely got into the top 40s. I can make an argument for 36, but number 36 is better than Squid Girl, and we'll get to that when we get to that. Okay, that's what my opinion is. Okay. All right. I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care. I hope that explains everything. If you want to watch the review of Squid Girl, I'll leave a link in the description down below because I've already reviewed it. And I hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to watch what the plot is and stuff like that, you guys can watch it down below. And that's the main reason why I understand why this anime is on the list. I feel like this is probably the best explanation I can give you guys of why it's so high up on the list per se, because I thought it was more comedy wise and I thought it was more better than most of the comedy animes I did because it tried to did something unique and it was funny, but when you use it competitively like fucking My Girlfriend's a Show Bitch, it's gonna drop off a lot because if they stop the squid puns all the fucking time, it'll probably be in my top 15 at least. But because of that reason, and that's the main reason why My Girlfriend's a Show Bitch is at number 30, 39, is because it has too many fucking dirty jokes. I think Slow Start does. The only reason why Slow Start's at number 40 though is because of the fact that I watched it like last year's. My Girlfriend's a Show Bitch. I watched it in like 2017, so I'm like seasoned vet when it comes to this anime stuff. But that's why that number 40 Slow Start, number 39, and number 38 were all separated by a large margin. But number 37, which was the last anime, and number 37, which is Squid Girl, I almost fucked up there. I can make an argument, like I said before, I can make an argument why Recovery of an MMO Junkie should be at number 37. And I also think I can make an argument of number 36. But because of the fact that I had to compensate, because I can also make an argument for number 30, Squid Girl at number 38 or number 37. But I can also make an argument for the next anime of number 37, number 36. So I compensated, and I like the next anime on the list because it's more underground per se. Because a lot of animes are like that. But Squid Girl is a great anime. It just doesn't get in the top 35 because of all the squid puns and what I just said. Also the fact that most of the series is like this, that, and the other thing. These explanations are gonna get a lot more psychological, like per se. It's gonna be more per se of why it's on the list now, because I think I've gotten a grasp on how to do this. The last anime on the list, I didn't know how to explain it. Like Recovery of an MMO Junkie was an anime that I did not understand how to explain it because it was so fucking short. Just like My Girlfriend's a Show Bitch. Those animes are too fucking short. But they beat out Slow Start because of reasons. Squid Girl beats all three of those animes because of the squid puns, because it does try to do something new. Other than that, though, I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care. And yes, I'm not quitting YouTube. Okay, if you think I'm quitting YouTube, then you're a fucking idiot. All right, I have the depressing moments, and that's what happens. And when I have moments when I'm being a fucking idiot, so yeah, stay positive and hope you have a nice positive day. I will, however, be taking next week. I'll be taking a week off, so stay positive, everyone. Hope you have a nice positive day. Woo! Yeah.